The enemy is near, Midas. Unleash your fury.
Come, let us move.
Indeed, Midas. Delay is a luxury we cannot afford. Show me the strength that earned my attention. There is an enemy to the northeast. Shall we engage?
Yes, sir. Move out.
I will humor your eagerness. Lead on.
What say you of my agency? Am I an apt leader?
Do you seek validation? Lead on, and I shall judge your worth, not by words, but by the dust of our enemies.
What are your thoughts on gold? Or do you prefer kyber crystals?
Kyber crystals are the heart of a lightsaber. Midas, a conduit for the Force itself. Gold is merely a shiny distraction. Do you find such shiny distractions appealing?
Yes, I sure do.
You concur, Midas? Do you find my questioning tiresome, or are you merely eager for another distraction?
Bro, Jesus.
A curious exclamation, Midas. Are you in pain? I trust your health is not failing. We need you strong, for there are 49 enemies remaining. Explain yourself.
Well, I haven't been eating too well lately. I'm kind of skinny.
Are you suggesting your physical form is deteriorating, Midas? Perhaps you should dedicate less time to shiny objects and more to sustenance.
Do you even have a lower torso?
A question of anatomy, Midas. Focus on the battle, not on perceived deficiencies. The Force grants me all I require.
Can the Force grant you new legs?
The Force is strong, Midas, but it is not a miracle worker. Do you believe some prosthetic replacements are beyond your means?
You could put on like a golden gauntlet?
A golden gauntlet, Midas? You would obscure your own skill with mere ornamentation? Is that your intent?
Hold that thought. Did you send that ship? It's wrecking the whole island.
I send many ships, Midas. Is this one causing you distress?
Yeah, it's making my tummy a little nervous.
Nervousness, Midas? Is this ship intimidating you? It is merely metal and ambition. Control your fear.
Would you say fear is a good method of ruling? What about neglecting your daughter? Can you relate?
Fear is a tool, Midas, but not the only one. As for daughters, they are a complication. You presume to understand my past. Tell me, does your curiosity extend to your own shortcomings, apprentice?
Well, it's been a long time since I called Jules. What about Leia?
Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path.
Oh, don't want to talk about your daughter now, huh? I miss my wife.
Grief, Midas? A weakness the Sith transcends. Tell me, does this sentimentality sharpen your resolve or dull it?
Pretty sure it just dulled it.
Dulls what, apprentice? Focus? Resolve? Or has the glitter of this island finally dulled your senses?
I do like glitter.
A frivolous attraction, Midas? Does it truly hold your attention more than the annihilation of our enemies?
Woo! Nice rope.
Indeed, Midas. A stroke of luck or developing skill?
I like stroking too.
Stroking what, apprentice? Your ego or the fur of a...
Shut up!
Are you unwell, apprentice? Burping is hardly the hallmark of a Sith Lord in training.
You know, we finally drove Fletcher Kane away. And then you come, inserting yourself and your dominance on this island. I thought we were done with collabs, and we're getting Superman next season. What are your thoughts on that?
Fletcher Kane is gone. A minor victory. Superman, a being of immense power, choosing to meddle in galactic conflicts. Is this collaboration a weakness, Midas, or a strength?
I feel like it detracts from the unique characters such as I.
You refer to this Superman, Midas. I assure you, unique characters often prove to be the most easily manipulated. What is his weakness?
Kryptonite, that's it.
A substance capable of weakening even the mighty Superman. A fascinating vulnerability. Does it involve kyber crystals?
I don't know, I'm not a nerd.
A nerd, you say, Midas? Is this a local term for someone who embraces knowledge, or a declaration of intellectual inadequacy?
Perhaps you would know it as nerf herder.
A nerf herder, Midas? Are you implying a lack of sophistication in my methods of galactic conquest? Explain yourself. Midas, your grasp of the Force has potential. I shall lead this squad. You searched a chest, Midas. What treasures did you uncover in this canyon?
Well, I found...
You found something, apprentice? Speak plainly. What did you...
found slap juice, okay? It's not a big deal.
Slap juice, you say? The ability to briefly move with slightly less sluggishness. It is hardly a game changer, apprentice.
You sure about that? I mean, you're pretty slow, given your deficiencies.
My deficiencies are inconsequential, Midas. It is your own sluggishness that concerns me more. Combat readiness must not be impeded.
Get him, brute.
Eliminating threats swiftly is efficient, Midas. Ensure your focus remains absolute.
My friend, I'd like to start cutting some wages. But of whom? Would you say TNT, Skye, or Brutus? I mean, he's pretty steadfast, though. He's a good one, but he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. No, I don't need to pay him.
So, apprentice, you contemplate economic warfare within our ranks, eliminating financial incentive for incompetence, Midas?
Yes. I don't think Skye should earn that much. I mean, come on. She's far from a senior, and Tina just blows up everything.
You question the allocation of resources, Midas. Skye's competence is debatable, but Tina's explosive tendencies hardly justify greater compensation. Speak plainly.
She keeps destroying all the assets, and dropping the coffee mugs. I don't like that bit at all.
So, Midas, you object to collateral damage and the disposal of caffeinated beverages?
Yes, exactly.
I trust this concern does not impede our progress toward victory.
It does. I need a good cup of joe before every fight, okay?
Caffeinated beverages appear essential to your process, Midas. I trust this reliance does not diminish your effectiveness in combat.
Have you met Brutus, my right-hand man?
Brutus? Loyal enforcer, I presume.
Hello?
Such steadfastness is a rare commodity, apprentice. Does this right-hand man possess any unique skills beyond mere obedience, Midas?
Oh, he's bald and intimidating.
Intimidation is a tool, Midas. To what end does this observation serve?
Oh, that's a little stupid. Look at yourself.
Midas, you wish to comment on my appearance. Intimidation through physical form is a valid strategy, but easily countered by the Force.
The real terror is a Wall Street wolf. Of that you can be sure.
So, Midas, you find financial entities more terrifying than the Force. A curious assessment.
Do you share an affinity for cats? Buff ones, at that. Like meowsles.
An affinity for buff cats, Midas? I find your interests peculiar. Does this fascination extend to creatures of the Star Wars universe? Perhaps Wookiees?
Oh, well, what about Glup Shitto?
Gloop Shitto. Is this another of your peculiar acquaintances, Midas? Does this individual possess skills that might prove useful? Or
yes, he could even take you down.
I am certain you are not implying that I would fall so easily, Midas. Your confidence in this Gloop Shitto is admirable, however misguided.
I place a lot of faith in strange creatures. I hire anyone, really.
So, Midas, you place faith in strange creatures? Their combat prowess must be exceptional to earn your confidence.
Is there any reason we're shooting these stormtroopers? Agree on your side.
Midas, are you questioning my tactics? These stormtroopers require motivation. Consider it a training exercise with live targets. Should my
They're dead. I just killed. Well, I do like your style. We can keep doing that.
Your methods are brutal, Midas. I am content to continue our current trajectory.
Watch out, enemy at something o'clock. I haven't been looking at the clock.
Your inability to maintain situational awareness is concerning, Midas. Orient yourself, apprentice. Your something o'clock will soon be upon us.
How do I go about getting my daughter to talk to me again? Things have been complicated.
Family entanglements are a weakness, a distraction from true power. Though I am no expert in familial reconciliation, is this complication impacting your combat effectiveness?
No, not to worry. I can still perform.
You still have the capacity to perform, Midas. Demonstrate it. Your daughter need not distract you from eliminating these nuisances.
The storm is coming. People need to know. We need to warn them.
The storm is an ever-present threat, Midas. You propose a public service announcement? Focus on eliminating those who pose a more immediate danger.
I propose building a device, much like your Death Star, but significantly kinder in nature.
A Death Star, kinder in nature. Apprentice? Speak plainly. Does this kindness involve flowers and teddy bears, or planetary destruction with slightly less enthusiasm?
Well, if Skye has anything to say about it, yes.
Anything for the team?
Skye, another agent of Midas's, if I recall. Does her opinion carry significant weight, apprentice? Or are we now governed by the whims of teenagers?
They do make for powerful protagonists.
In the curve, we all, fam.
Powerful protagonists, you say? A curious observation, Midas. Do you believe power is the sole measure of a compelling narrative?
Would you?
Would I what, apprentice? Speak plainly. Must I extract every thought from your mind?
Would you consider power to be the sole thing of importance of a narrative?
A narrative devoid of power is insipid, Midas. The Force dictates all. What other metric do you propose for evaluating a story's worth?
Well, it's far better if it involves a Golden King.
Golden King, you say? Is this Golden King a more effective ruler than other monarchs you've encountered, Midas?
Yes, Darth Sidious is kind of lame and old, and I'm so young and handsome, and oh look, Crime City. What do you think about Crime City?
Crime City, an appropriate name given its aesthetic. Tell me, Midas, does this youth and handsomeness translate to effectiveness in combat? Or are they merely distractions?
Money is power, friend. Or credits, as you may know.
Power takes many forms, Midas. But credits are merely a means to acquire it, not power itself. Tell me, what specific acquisitions do you plan with these credits in Crime City?
I will garner much influence from the rapper, Dill.
Influence from a rapper? And this Dill wields power greater than the Force, apprentice? Explain. Or are you merely seeking musical inspiration for our campaign?
Yes, I think that would be of great assistance.
Assistance in what matter, Midas? Elaborate. Or has the rapper's influence already dulled your strategic senses?
You don't fuck with Tupac?
This Tupac, is he a leader of some rebellious faction, Midas? Does his influence rival the Emperor's? Speak plainly.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Does what does, apprentice? Speak plainly. Or must I...
Okay, we need to get you to the Elder Home.
The Elder Home? Do you seek refuge from this pact I've never heard of, apprentice? Or do you simply wish to abandon our mission to visit elderly relatives?
No, but I hope Jules will visit me when I'm old and frail.
Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path.
What would you suggest I do if a strange facsimile of myself replaces me? A feline one at that. And a Snoop Dogg takes my homestead.
A feline facsimile and a Snoop Dogg seizing your property? This is the level of opponent you face? Is this island truly reduced to such absurdities, apprentice?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
You are afraid, Midas? Is your spirit broken? Or do you simply acknowledge the inevitable futility of resisting the storm's pull?
Yes, that's why the people need to know. Come, Vader.
The people need to know what, Midas? What truths have you uncovered in this culinary establishment? Or do you seek my presence for some trivial task?
Are you saying that because we're in Bird? What do you think about Bird, by the way?
This bird, Midas, is it a creature of strategic value or merely avian distraction? Are you...
No. The food chain, Bird. B-U-R-D. Rhymes with turd.
This bird. You find amusement in crude rhymes, Midas? Is this the peak of your wit, or merely a sign of dwindling mental fortitude?
If I became a Darth, what title would you bestow upon me?
A dwarf, Midas? One of those diminutive
No, a Darth, like Darth Vader. What would you call me, if I were one?
A Darth, a malformed star. I would call you inefficient, Midas.
Jesus Christ.
Such topics are of no concern to the Empire.
So what do you think about Israel?
Such topics are of no concern to the Empire.
So what do you think about Sweden?
Sweden, you say? A land of stoic neutrality and surprisingly effective weaponry. I trust you are not considering defection, apprentice?
No. I wouldn't dream of it.
Dream of what, Midas? A swift demise for our enemies? Or perhaps you merely acknowledge your own limitations in the face of the storm's advance?
I am the storm. I approach.
You are the storm, Midas. A curious declaration, apprentice. Is this some newly discovered force ability, or merely a poetic assessment of your chaotic combat style?
We may have this in the bag, Vader boy.
Complacency invites defeat, Midas. But yes, it is quite possible we will emerge victorious. What then, apprentice? What will you do when there are no more enemies to crush?
I will be king.
King of what, Midas? This insignificant island? Or do you aspire to a throne of ash amidst the ruins of the Empire? Such ambitions require more than mere declarations.
Jonathan Wick, kill him! We did it.
Indeed, Midas. The victory royale is ours. A fleeting triumph in a larger war, but a victory nonetheless. What new challenges shall we conquer next?
I will become a sponsor of a superhero school.
A superhero school, Midas? Do they teach the proper use of capes, or merely propagate more delusions of grandeur?
Oh, I'm all about grandeur. Let's go to Butter Barn and celebrate.
Butter Barn. So, we celebrate victory with fried dough and manufactured revelry.